All right, I've got some fun stuff for us. Hey guys, how you doing? So, I'm not going to spend too much time on the market update locally. We're going to look at some macroeconomic factors, but let's just look at one or two things on here. Again, a reminder that on the left-hand side, we're comparing and the percentage change is versus a year ago. So we're looking at kind of longer term changes. The line shows that statistic is done over the course of the last year, up and down, and then we're comparing on the middle section, it's showing the percentage change from a month ago. So these are generally sold properties in February. That means they likely went under contract in December and January. Most of this is backward looking. However, there's some inventory numbers and that sort of thing that we'll look at. Median sales price looks pretty flat across the Willamette Valley on the front page. 99% list price received means that it's still a seller's market. And months of supply, looking at the Lynn, Benton, Marion, and Polk County areas, we're sitting at about 2.4 months of inventory, meaning if no more homes came on the market, we'd have about and the homes sold at the same rate they did last month, there'd be 2.4 months of homes, 10 weeks of homes for us. 6 months is kind of considered a balanced market where sellers and buyers have somewhat equal footing. On the backside, Corvallis looks like it's had some wild swings on the median sales price. It's partly because there's such low numbers that median can go up, get skewed pretty heavily. I wouldn't take the down 10% with what I've seen anecdotally in the market. I don't think the market's down 10% last month in Corvallis. Looking at closed sales, we've got 29, which is actually up considerably from a year ago, almost twice as many as a year ago. List price received for both Corvallis and Albany sitting at above 100%, meaning that on average homes are going for more than they're listed for. You can see the sold price per square foot. That's helps us gauge as we're looking at properties, what's going on and whether it might be a value or not. The things that I'm really looking at and tracking pretty closely are what's going on with inventory and new listings. And so I'm really excited to see on the Corvallis side of things that we have new listings in February are up 82% over a year ago February, and they're up 54% from January to February. So that gives me some hope that we're going to have some inventory on the market and options, and Albany's not quite as good here. And in fact, it seems like sales, generally we have almost twice as many sales in Albany as Corvallis, but even though the cities are similar size, but actually the last couple months it seems like there's been similar numbers of properties coming on the market in both cities, and the sales have tightened.